This my jam.
That's too loud. Mommy, that's too loud.
Am I the only person that get crunk when I hear Kitty Bops? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Sade Imore, your favorite expat with nomadic tendencies. Welcome to this vlog. Y'all, I have absolutely nothing to do. Absolutely nothing. But I'm gonna talk to you anyway. I ain't gonna lie and tell y'all I'm doing vlogmas because I'm not. But I need to be intentional about putting out this content, and so that is what I'm going to do for you guys. I'm going to be sharing some tips with y'all and feeding my child, washing some dishes, homeschooling him, the regular stuff. And before I show y'all what I'm making today, let's introduce y'all to the one and only. Say hey, Jamari.
Hey.
Right now he's doing schoolwork. Before we even get started, we start off with the Kid Bops, and I have him working on letter H.
Well, you need to get your movie to make your own. Whatever.
Anyway, I'm making pancakes this morning. I'm gonna be using this brand. Oh, get y'all some Carrot Gold. Been using it for years. Get you some of this. Amazing. And I use spring water when I cook. I drink this and I brush my teeth with it. Sometimes I'll go in the bathroom and start brushing my teeth, and I'll use the sink water, and I'm like, God, dog, what's the point of buying non-fluoride toothpaste if you gonna use the tap water?
I don't even know what to say.
You don't drink that mess. Ugh. But that's life, right? So let me go ahead and get started with these pancakes, and I'll get back with y'all.
2,000 years later.
Hey y'all, I had to go and get my microphone. Let me show y'all this pancake. I ended up making one large pancake for myself. I made Jamari two, cut them up, gave it to him, and that's the reason why y'all see him over there. He always trying to be in my video. Okay, hold on. My brother ordered some Church's chicken, and he didn't know I was making it, so I've decided to eat the pancake later and eat the Church's chicken now. Don't judge me. Oh, before I forget, let me let y'all see the works of my son. He did H and I. He knows his alphabets and stuff, but I just make him rewrite them and practice over and over again because repetition is important. And I also make him color the pictures, sometimes draw them or try to draw them to get his artistic juices flowing. Now that he has eaten, I'm gonna give him his vitamins, his B12, his D3 and K2, and then I'm gonna rub some of this attention and focus medicine on his head, so that way he can get focused on class, because right now he is doing the absolute most. I want to let you guys know that I'm going to be mixing my expat content tips with my vlogs. Let me know what y'all prefer, right? Anyway, in this video, I want to share with you guys some of the concerns that I had as a single mom prior to me moving abroad. So let's get started. The first concern that I had was choosing a place to live. I knew that I wanted to live somewhere where people looked like us, right? I also knew that safety was a factor, and I wanted a place where it was family oriented. That means there's something to do, because it ain't nothing like uprooting your family to a place where there's nothing to keep you entertained. I needed a place that would kind of reward them for their move, if that made any sense. You're pushing it and you're begging for depression or anxiety to set in, especially when you've uprooted your babies, taking them to an unknown place where they don't know the language, don't know the people, aren't in school, and really trying to figure out things in their little head, just like you're trying to figure out things as an adult. Other factors that helped me make a decision on where I was gonna live was the cost of living. Like, is it affordable? Because I'm not trying to spend my whole savings and the income that's coming in monthly on rent. So it had to be a place where my money could stretch for a long period of time. Weather. I don't like the snow and I don't like to be cold. So wherever I was going, it had to be hot majority of the time. And last but not least, it needed to be a place where the West was not heavily influencing it. All right, y'all, my mic died, so I'm hoping you guys can hear me. I want to try to get this video out before my phone dies completely, right? But my second concern was education. I won't lie to y'all and tell y'all that was easy, because I didn't have to homeschool them. My oldest son was in school online, and my baby boy, he was going to a at-home daycare from time to time. It wasn't really a major concern for me as a remote worker. But when I decided that I was gonna move abroad, instantly it hit me like a ton of bricks. I became overwhelmed. I wasn't really sure of what position I wanted to take, what school to put them in, if it even mattered, whether or not it was accredited. There were so many things that was coming to me at one time, and I really didn't know what to do about it. I literally had to make the decision that I was going to homeschool, follow the steps from that point. Okay, do I want them to be able to go to college? Then I need to find a school that's accredited. I feel as though it's a privilege to be able to homeschool my son, and I don't regret it. My final and I guess last main concern was, how was I going to sustain the lifestyle that I wanted to live? Before moving, I was in the mortgage industry. I was able to save up a lot of money because I got paid well. Not only that, but we were on mandatory overtime. So I was kicking at least 60 hours a week at that company. It was hard as hell, but it was worth it in the end. I had in my mind that once I moved, I was gonna start applying for remote international jobs that were US based. That way I can get paid in US dollar, and that money would stretch for an extended period of time, because the place that I chose to live was not expensive. It was very affordable, and that's exactly what I did. But I would say this to you. If you are planning to move abroad for maybe a year or so, savings is fine if you manage it correctly. Now, if you plan on living abroad for an extended period of time, meaning longer than a year, then I would advise you to have some type of stable monthly income. I can't tell you what to do, and I know that everybody's situation is different, so that's the reason why I split the two up. But if you want to be in a great position, have both. A monthly income and a savings. You have to think about it this way. Eventually, you're gonna have to pay for your entry visa again, for residency. You'll probably have to pay for another place to live. And then you have to travel to another country to meet the requirements of the country that you're actually staying in. That takes money. Have a emergency fund just in case you break an arm or something, because you can't use a Medicaid card. Have a home fund, because you're gonna want to go home at some point. I know that it's a lot, but it's better to think about it that way than to get into a pickle where you can't do nothing. You're stuck, and then you have to turn over your passport in order for you to get home. You don't want to put you or your babies in hardship in another country. All right, you guys, this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Join the tribe by subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I post a new video. If you'd like to see more content like this, please give me a yes in the comment section below, and I will see you in my next video. Shalom.